Hello friends, last lectures we have discussed input tax credit. Under input tax credit, we have discussed about how to calculate tax liability and how we will give deduction of input tax credit. Especially we have discussed the intra-state transactions. It means transaction within the state. Whenever the dealer deals, sale or purchases within the state, how to calculate input tax credit and how we will find out tax liability we studied by way of one problem. Today we are going to learn how to calculate input tax credit and tax liability whenever dealer deals interstate transactions. It means transaction from one state to another state, from one union territory to another union territory, sometimes one state to another union territory, one state to another state, one state to another one union territory. So these kinds of transactions. If dealer deals, how they calculate their tax liability, and whenever they will calculate the tax liability, so sometimes in interstate transactions, whenever the interstate transaction is going, which tax dealer has to pay? So friends, he has to pay IGST. So whenever goods sold from one state to another state, services provided from one state to another state, dealer has to pay IGST. IGST means integrated goods and service tax. How they will deal, that we are going to learn today. Problem number 8. Messrs. Sapna, registered in state of Kerala, provides the following details for the month of August. Calculate her net tax liability for the month of August. Opening balance in electronic credit ledger as on 1st August. IGST rupees 23,000, CGST rupees 30,000, SGST rupees 40,000. Transactions during the month. Goods sold at the rate 18% GST to Priya in Mumbai, 3 lakhs. Goods sold at the rate 5% GST to Sunny in Surat, 3 lakhs. Purchased goods at the rate 12% GST from Bangalore, 5 lakhs. Provided services at the rate 18% GST to Amir in Kochi, Kerala, 4 lakhs. Inward supplies at the rate 18% GST from Kochi, 2 lakhs. Now, friends, if you see the our question, Mrs. Sapna, she is a registered dealer in the state of Kerala. It means she is a registered dealer, she is a service provider, she is a goods provider, and she has provided in the month of August whatever transactions she did. Such transactions basis we have to calculate her net tax liability. She has provided opening balance of the electronic credit ledger and some transactions. Some are sold goods, sold goods. Two transactions are there. Then purchase goods, then provide services, and inward supplies. These are the all transactions. On that basis, we have to find out her net tax liability. For that purpose, we have to prepare three statements. In that, first is calculation of the tax liability for the month of November. It is a November or August. It is a August. Then calculate the input tax credit available, and then after that we should find out net tax liability. Under net tax liability, we have to put tax payable at a time of sale. We have to deduct opening balance of the electronic credit ledger, and we have to deduct input tax credit available. It means tax paid at a time of purchases. On that basis, we will find out excess credit available or net tax payable. Now friends, first transaction, goods sold goods at the rate 18% GST to Priya in Mumbai. Now Sapna, she is belonging to Kerala, and she sold the goods to Priya, and Priya is belonging to Mumbai. It means Sapna sold the goods to Priya in Mumbai. It means goods are supplied from Kerala to Mumbai. Kerala is a state, Mumbai is a city in the state of Maharashtra. Therefore, we can say that goods sold from one state to another state. Goods sold from one state to another state. Whenever the goods sold one state to another state, we have to apply IGST. So 3 lakhs amount of goods sold, so we have to write here sold goods to Priya in Mumbai, total amount 3 lakhs. On 3 lakhs, we have to charge 18%. We have to charge 18%. That is 54,000. It is 54,000. 54,000, it is a GST, but with GST it is a IGST, because goods transfer from one state, from Kerala to Mumbai. Therefore, it is a transaction, and such transaction is called as a interstate transaction. Therefore, we have to put this amount 54,000 directly to IGST column. It is a IGST tax. Next, goods sold at the rate 5% GST to Sunny in Surat, 3 lakhs. Again same, Sapna, she is belonging to Kerala, and from Kerala to Surat, she sold the goods to Sunny. It means Kerala is a state, Surat is a city in the state of Gujarat. It means Sapna sold her goods from Kerala to Gujarat. This transaction is called as a interstate transaction. So we have to find out the value of tax liability. Total value of goods sold 3 lakhs. Rate 5%, and she has to pay rupees 15,000 as a IGST. She has to pay rupees 15,000 as a IGST. Then after that, next transaction, purchase goods at the rate 12% GST from Bangalore. Now, Sapna, she is belong to Kerala. She purchased the goods from Bangalore. Goods purchase from Bangalore to Kerala. It means she purchased the goods from Bangalore. Bangalore is a city in the state of Karnataka, and Kerala is a different state, and Karnataka is a different state. It means she purchased the goods from Karnataka. It is a transaction is called interstate transaction. Whenever the interstate transaction is there, again IGST is applicable. So at the time of purchase, we have to show in input tax credit available that we have to find out the goods purchased from Bangalore, and we have to find out the value of tax. It is considered as a IGST 5 lakhs. On that we have to charge 12%. 5 lakhs into 12%. So it is a 60,000. This value of taxes, we can say that tax liability, we can say that 60,000 at the time of purchases. Now, next, provided services at the rate 18% GST to Amir in Kochi, Kerala, 4 lakhs. Now, provided services, it means service provided, sale of the service, where she provides service, where Sapna provides service. She provides service to Amir in Kochi, Kerala. Kochi is a state, a city belonging to Kerala. And Sapna, she is belong to Kerala. It means she sells her services to Kochi. It means we can say that service provided within the state. Service provided within the state. So we have to write here, provide services to Amir in Kochi. Which tax is applicable? Here CGST, here GST applicable. 18% is there, 9% for CGST, and rest of the 9% for HGST. So we have to find out 4 lakhs into 9%, 36,000. Same way we have to calculate HGST. 4 lakhs into 9%, 36,000. It means from this 18%, 9% belong to CGST, and rest of the 9% belong to SGST, because supply within the state. It is called as a intra-state supply. Then after that, friends, next transaction, inward supplies. Inward means purchase. Sapna purchased some service from Kochi. Purchased the service from Kochi. It means she take the service from within the state. We can say that Kochi is belonging to Kerala, and she is a registered dealer in the state of Kerala. So whatever transaction, purchase transaction she made, it is within the state. So here such transaction we have to apply CGST and HGST. Total value is 2 lakhs. 18% we have to find out. So calculation of input tax rate on that inward supply. Total value is 2 lakhs. 18%, 36,000. Here also 2 lakhs. into it is 18% is there, 2 lakhs on that, so this will be distributed 9% each, equally distributed for this particular taxes. CGST 9%, 18,000, and HGST also 9% on 2 lakhs. 9 plus 9, 18. So I hope you understood how we will write. All some transactions belong to sell, some transactions belong to purchase, some services belong to sale, some services belong to purchases. Now we have to find out. So one thing you should keep in mind, whenever the supply from one state to another state, IGST is applicable. Whenever the supply of goods within the state, CGST and SGST applicable, equal proportion. Now find out the total. Yes, we have 69,000, 36,000, and 36,000. Then input tax rate total 60,000, 18,000, and 18,000. Now we have to prepare this particular statement, calculation of the net tax liability. Tax payable A. A means what? A means tax liability for the month of August. 69,000, 36,000, 36,000. Here 69,000, 36,000, 36,000. It means tax payable at the time of sale of goods, tax payable at the time of sale of services. Then opening balance in electronic credit ledger. Opening balance in electronic credit ledger, that we have to put IGST 23,000, CGST 30,000, SGST 40,000. 23, 30, 40. Twenty-three, 30, and 40. So 23,000, 30,000, and 40,000 is the value of opening balance of electronic credit ledger. It is deducted from tax liability, tax payable of at the time of sale. Then purchase taxes, it is considered as an input tax credit available. We already got 60,000, 18,000, and again 18,000. It is this amount also deducted from this tax payable at the time of sale. Now 69,000 minus 23,000 minus 60,000. The balance in minus figure, it is considered as an excess credit available. Under SGST 36,000 minus 30,000 minus 18,000. It is also minus 12,000 balance available. This minus 12,000 is the excess credit available. Then 36,000 minus 40,000 minus 18,000. The rest of the value is minus 22,000. So whatever minus figure come, it is considered as the excess credit available. If it is in plus figure, so it is a net tax liability. So I hope you understood how to calculate net tax liability, excess credit available from any particular question belonging to transactions about the sales and purchases of the goods or services. It is very important whenever we will talk about the GST liability. GST liability, it is divided into three categories: IGST, SGST, CGST. CGST and SGST is applicable whenever goods or services supplied within the state. Whenever goods or services supplied from one state to another state, IGST applicable. So I hope you understood this problem. Friends, whatever problem we have solved, such problem you have to write in your notebook. You have to understand the concept and you have to solve these kinds of problems. It is very important for exam point of view. One thing I want to share with you, this semester college will not set paper. University will set paper. University will give the paper. They will assess the paper. We don't know what type of question will come, but we know about the syllabus. We know about the what type of questions can be asked from which modules. So we know about the syllabus. So it is a major important point. We know about the syllabus. We know about the modules. We know about the how to study. So we have only one option. You should study all modules. If you study all modules with the practical, theory part, objective part, it is not difficult to solve university question paper. So we can easily get maximum marks. Paper may be set university or it may be set by college, but it is your binding duty. You should study all modules. You have to give equal weightage for all modules. So it is very simple. It is very scoring. Nowadays, corona pandemic situation is there. It is very difficult to study physical form. We are not going for colleges. We are not interacting every student. It is very difficult at this particular stage. We have only one option: online learning. YouTube lecture study, and this particular option you can see, you can study, you can write, and you have to follow whatever we have studied. See the all previous lectures. All previous lectures are available on YouTube. You have to understand the concept, you have to understand the practical problem, and duty to write the questions and answers, solve the practical problems in your notebook, understand the concept, you will get good marks. It is an opportunity to score good marks because paper, they say it is a multiple choice questions. You are the PG students and they are asking only multiple choice questions, not for problem solving, not a big descriptive type of questions. It is a very important opportunity to you to score the good marks. score the maximum marks. Maximum marks you can easily score. You can easily get out of marks, and it is a opportunity, and it is a one type of study you will score good marks. And this sixth fourth semester is the last semester, but it is not released, and it is a very important semester for scoring good marks. To update your mark sheet, it is an opportunity. So I hope you understood. We will discuss next lecture further. You have to study, you have to see every lecture. You can easily understand. If you are not understanding any difficulty occurred, you can directly write in the chat or in WhatsApp group. I will explain. I will give the replies. Okay. Bye. Thank you.